Touching it. Nope. Here. Nope. Good try.
And good morning, golfing world. It's TGD Today Roundtable right here at thegolfdirector.com. And, of course, the three golfing amigos are with you again today with bright, smiley faces, all except for Hugh, of course. He's just...
Arriba!
Hugh never smiles.
Andale.
That's not the issue.
Yipa, yipa.
The three golfing amigos.
Did you see the Facebook post I put up there?
Yeah.
From the picture of past?
Past. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We look good.
Yeah, we weren't bad that day.
Yeah.
Amazing what alcohol does.
And I had a hat on.
Yeah. That's a first.
And they
I
said
know.
vanity is lost.
I know. I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Yeah, I know that.
He's got stock in the company, folks.
I want every... that's right. Don't tell my secrets. I want to welcome an old friend back to the studios here. We're getting ready to lose him, I think. He's going on a mission.
Yeah, we're going to lose him. He's heading back across the pond.
Mr. Charlie Hoyle.
Yep, been a student of mine since he was 16 years old.
How are we doing, George?
This dude can pound it.
Oh, no, it's ridiculous.
It's man large.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
makes you and I look like we're in the group behind trying to play through.
Oh, hell. I hit driver 3-wood, 5-iron lob wedge to where his driver lands.
Oh, it's crazy. Young man's got a lot of talent.
And I got a nut the 3-wood.
I heard that with the baby draw.
Yeah.
That's right.
Little low stinger. Charlie, welcome. Good to see you, bud.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, I hear you're going on a quest.
I'm going on a quest. Yeah, I'm going back to the motherland, going back to England. So I've been here in the States for 11 years now. And it's been great. It's been a great time
Well, we're
in
gonna
my
miss
life.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss everyone I've met. It's been a great time, but it's just things have changed. My situation here has changed a little bit, and opportunities come up back home. So I'm going to go back there and play full time. So
Great.
Nice.
And we're going to get
Excited
more
about it.
into that.
Charlie's picked up an Ainer accent since he's been here.
Ainer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Greenwood.
It's Gallivant's Ferry.
I've only been
It's
here a day
not
as well,
Ainer.
Yeah, it's Greenwood. But yeah, Charlie's. It's funny. He came over here, George, when I was down in Hilton Head, and was part of the academy that I taught at down there. And he came in. This kid. I mean, he's 6'4". He, like you said, he hits it 9 miles. And I mean, he was back then, probably 6'3", 6'2" and a half, maybe 6. But I mean, he probably wore size 25 pants.
I was going to say, yeah.
And
I was going to talk to you about your weight gain, bud. I mean, you're starting to look a little obese there.
Yeah, I know.
But had so much hair on the top of his head, we nicknamed him Simba because that's when the Lion King came
Simba.
out. And Abby was big into the Lion King, so
Still got the head cover.
still got the head cover, and Charlie's family, and it's tough to watch him go, but we know it's for the better.
Yeah. Like all children.
You got to let them
gotta
grow
go
up.
out. You got to let them go out on their own.
Yep, that's
So-
true.
My parents did it 11 years ago.
Yep.
Yep.
Hugh's doing it now. Isn't he?
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Well, I tell you what, talking of family, I want to send a shout out to my lovely bride, she who must be obeyed. Today is her birthday.
That's right.
So
Rock and roll. Happy
Miss
birthday.
Bethany,
Happy
birthday.
25th,
I was
Bethany.
going to say 26 again.
That's it.
That's right.
No, that's real.
And all you jealous suckers, you just go ahead. That's right.
He's a player.
Big Daddy got something for her later.
Hell,
Baby.
boy.
Oh, God.
Easy clutch. Easy clutch.
TMI.
All right, another birthday wish goes out to our one and only, the man, Mr. Jeff Gilder, behind the glass.
Jeff, happy 70th. We appreciate you hanging
Thank
around.
you, guys. I don't feel a day over 50.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
Happy birthday.
Although he's
Thank
a
you,
bunch
guys.
of days over 50. He doesn't feel them. He's just a bunch of days over 50. And also birthday wishes go out to someone that Jeff didn't know he shared a birthday with, Mr. Jack Nicklaus.
Yes. Today is the Golden Bear's birthday.
76 today. So happy birthday, Jack.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's listening in. If so, maybe we'll get him to call in.
So when
Yeah.
you get back to England, what's going to be the first thing? Is there like one food in particular that you want to
Bacon
eat?
sandwich. Bacon sandwich.
Yep.
We have proper bacon back home.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
all right. I
whoa,
hear this.
whoa.
What's
Here
proper
we
bacon?
go.
What's
Yeah.
proper bacon?
Proper bacon. Well, I won't get too into it
Yep.
because we've only got, I don't know how long we've got. We've not got too long.
Well,
But we use the back bacon.
Yep.
And you guys use the belly pork, like
Mm-hmm.
belly pork. So it's a lot. Yours is a lot fattier. We call your bacon streaky bacon, whereas ours is like it's almost like a bit of, what do you call Canadian ham?
It's like
Canadian
ham.
or something,
Yeah,
with like that strip of bacon off the end. So it's just. It's
So what do
really
you put
good.
on a bacon sandwich?
I put tomato pickle
Ah,
on it.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, or you can put HP sauce or something like that on it. But
Yeah, he also
guys
talks
are- I'm
about
just getting
smoked
So is that
salmon.
is that a breakfast sandwich or a dinner sandwich?
just whenever you
Whenever,
want
right?
it. Whenever you want it.
So
A
you
drunk
don't- you-
sandwich. Yeah.
Yes, whatever.
Yeah.
You don't
It
eat
can
the
be whatever.
beans and toast stuff, do you?
It can be. Oh yeah, I like beans and toast.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Toad
Interesting.
in a hole.
Toad in the hole's good. Yeah.
Yep.
Not for breakfast though.
No.
The bacon sandwich is my first
Bacon
port of
is
call.
his first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bacon sandwich. I got to get some of that.
I don't
We're gonna
even
try
talk to my parents
It's
until I
good.
get a bacon sandwich in my system.
It is really
Get off
good.
the plane, I've just got that bacon sandwich in my brain.
Comfort food.
You can't have your pudding if you don't eat
That's
your meat.
it.
That's exactly right.
It's Floyd.
That's right.
Mr. Floyd.
Mr. Floyd.
Mr. Floyd. So, Charlie, you're going back 11 years. You've been over here. You say you're going to play full time. Tell us what you're going to do. What's your quest? What's your mission?
Well, the tour that I'm going to be playing is the Euro Pro Tour, and it's based in the UK, Scotland, England, Wales, and there's 15 events during the year. First of all, I got to do Q School, but that's in, so that's the end of March, beginning of April.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, and then, like I said, there's 15 events during the summer. I think it runs from May till September or something like that.
September 21st to the
September
24th is the last one, yeah.
And it's a really good tour. The top, I don't know if you're familiar with how it works back home, but you have the European Tour, the Challenge Tour, which is equivalent to Web.com, and then the Euro Pro Tour is effectively under that. So the top five, the top five guys on the order of merit of the Euro Pro Tour get their Challenge Tour card the next year.
So similar to the Canadian tour,
Yeah, it's
and
similar
the
to that.
and the Latin American tour
It
that's
is.
going on now. So
Feeder tours,
Yeah.
but it's in the UK. So I mean, the furthest drive I'm going to have is probably 5 hours to an event, and I'm also going to do European Tour Q School as well
Mm-hmm.
at the end towards the end of the year.
Now, do you have sponsors that's helping you along with this? Or
I'm in talks with some at the
Mm-hmm.
moment, yeah. But I'm always looking for sponsors. So
Mm-hmm.
if any of the listeners are willing to help, aspiring tour pro, then I've got email choyle@lander lander.edu. I've got Facebook page Charlie Hoyle, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. So
Awesome.
if
Well,
anyone
let's
wants
get
to
out there
in
and check
touch
him
with me,
out.
then I greatly appreciate it. But
what made you go do this?
well, I've been the past few years. I've been part-time coaching college golf at Lander University in Greenwood, which is where I'm living currently.
Right.
And I've been part-time doing that and playing.
Right.
Just tough.
And yeah, it is
That's
tough.
tough.
It's I've made the most of it, and I've had a great time at Lander. But it's just if you're gonna play, you need to do it 100%.
Yes, sir.
You need to put everything you've got into it. So.
Exactly.
So I've decided to sort of get away from coaching for now because I'm still pretty young, relatively young. So and that's what I want to do.
Compared to us, you're an infant. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So
Can't beat
especially
it.
you. So
Yeah, not mentally, but
that's right.
yeah. But so that's what I want to do. Yeah, I want to get into that full time, and it's kind of my time coaching's come to an end. So it's
and plus the fact, I mean, you look at the cost relation to this tour compared to playing the mini tours here, it's almost half.
yeah, it's almost a no-brainer.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
And then this has some benefits as a part to, running around playing the mini tours. This can get him on the challenge tour.
Yes, it can.
And you're looking at cost per event is ridiculously less than what it is over here.
$7, $8, $9, up to $1,500 to get in events over here
Yeah.
that don't get you anything. I mean,
Yeah.
all they do is guarantee maybe a $5,000 winner's check or
Right,
something
exactly.
like that. But as far as accruing player points and stepping up and even progressing on and getting promoted to the next level. You know, none of these tours have that.
Yeah, and I know, you know, a couple of them have tried to do that with the PGA Tour, but instead the PGA Tour took it over and went to
That's
Canada
right.
and went to Latin America
That's right.
and said good luck.
That's right.
And
This tour here as well, you can they have world amateur, world ranking points in some
Yeah.
of their events.
Nice.
And you can also get Challenge Tour exemptions during the year. So, you know, if you play one or two good events, say, then
or you win the
might
right
get-
event, you can get
Right.
in a tournament.
Exactly.
So, and,
Exactly.
you know, it only takes one. You get in one, you go win that one, and all of a sudden, poof, you're set.
So you said there's 15 events, and the top 5 get their promotion.
at the end of the year, yeah.
Okay. So what's your goal for these 15 events? What are you looking
My
to do?
goal is to
You
win
want-
at least once.
win once.
Yeah, win at
Okay.
least once.
One win.
And at the moment, I haven't really set my goals, but I know that I want win at least one time, and I want.
Well, you got a
finish
long
inside
plane
the
ride coming up,
Right,
so you
exactly.
can work this out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've got my dream goal. I've been working with my sports psychologist Mark Walker, and he's really helped me because I'm kind of a guy that I think I have got a lot of talent, but I'm
You
not.
do.
I'm maybe not as focused and structured as I should be,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of one thing that I've been working on. So I've been working on with him, really trying to dial in what I'm going to do in practice sessions, what my goals are for practice sessions even, but my eventual goals as well. So I've been working on that recently.
Okay.
But I know the ultimate goal is to get on the European Tour or PGA Tour. That's my ultimate goal.
Now, are you looking at top 5 finishes, or something of that sort? And I say this because we often tell the amateur viewers and listeners here of the network, as you come into the season, spring, wherever that may be, if you can't play for 3 months because of winter,
Right.
or even if you're down here and you can play for 3 months, have goals, have some objectives. Maybe you want to drop your handicap from 20 to 15, or you want to break 80 for the first time, or whatever. I want the viewers and listeners to know that you guys at the pro level, y'all set up your own goals.
Yeah,
y'all have
absolutely.
goals just like we do.
Yeah,
So,
and like I said, you have to have maybe a dream goal. So like my goal is to get on the European Tour, PGA Tour, but you've got to break it down. Then okay, well how am I gonna do that? So
what's achievable?
yeah, so playing the Europro Tour, I'll, maybe want to finish inside the top 20, 75% of the time. Okay, how am I going to do that? I need to have 29 putts or less around. How am I going to do that? I need to do this drill, this drill, this drill. So it kind of breaks it down, makes
Good.
it a lot more achievable.
And I know working with this guy helps you do that. So
For sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Well, I think the main thing with Charlie is, and you brought it up when we were joking around when we started this, George. I mean, he's a big kid, and I mean that he's tall. He's got a huge arc, and he hits it 9 miles. Well, it comes to a point where he's got to learn to change that gear a little bit, and that's what we've worked on a lot in the last year.
Right.
Is, I don't care if you can hit it 330 off the tee and you hit a 5-iron 208 or a 6-iron 2. What? Get it to where you're playing to your strengths and playing to the smart part, not just trying to take advantage of your length all the time.
Right.
Now, granted, there are times where you should do that, but with Charlie, it's getting him to say, okay, yeah, this could be a driver and a wedge, but I can hit 3 wood and a 9-iron or an 8-iron. Right? Because it's putting the ball in play.
Course management.
Exactly. And over here, the weather's going to vary day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, basically. So it's about getting it to where he's got, he knows his game plan and he sticks to it, and
Right.
and he's got his contingencies depending on weather change and whatnot. So
Interesting. Going along with that, I played this last week with I'll say retired baseball player, pro baseball player. He fell off a house, snapped his arm, and he ended up losing his contract and his career after being in the major leagues for several years. This guy kills a golf ball, absolutely kills it. He's young. He's in his 20s, okay? But absolutely kills it. But you sit and watch his game. He has no gear.
no, it's just
It's
high gear.
100%.
Yeah.
Everything. We were on a par 5, and it was myself and another person taking on 4 other golfers, best ball. Okay,
That's just how good you are, George.
No. I take strokes where I need them. So, moving on. I hit my drive. My partner hit his drive. We're both he's at 195. I'm at 218 to the front end. This kid's got 154 on this par 5. Okay? We get in the cart. We're pulling away. It's me and Jim Fellner. Okay? Mm-hmm. We get in the cart. We're pulling away. Jim looks at me and goes, man, he busted that. I said, yeah, but he'll make 6 from there. He goes, he'll make 6? I said, you watch. He'll make 6. Lo and behold, he had to make a 4-footer for 6. Okay?
Drive for show, putt for dough.
He has no clue how to hit something 75% or 60% or half. He has no clue. I mean, he was 154 and he was trying to hit a sand wedge from 154. I mean, he just.
And if he got a hold of it, he could probably do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
There was no doubt about it. And I looked at him and, and I sat there and we pulled up after he chunked it. I mean, literally hit 2.5 inches behind the ball. And now, it went 30 yards.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're telling everybody this poor guy's worst shot. He should be concentrating on his good drive.
Really?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you the other 4 he had?
No. It's all right.
Listen, I can't wait.
I tell you what, and sorry, Al, to interrupt, but
it's a shame because, I mean, he's got a good swing.
Yeah.
He is built like a wall. He's like you. He's tall. He's muscular. He's got athletic frame. He creates a ton of club head speed. But up here, he gets
not
lost.
playing that, for that long. I don't know how long he's played.
He
golf
came
as
to me
well,
and he says, George, I really want to move forward. I'd like to be on the web.com tour. He says, I've played professional baseball. I can make it into professional golf. I think I've got the skills and the athletic talent to do it. And he does. But he says, what should I do? Who should I hook up with? I said, well, first, you need to beat me 5 times. I said, when you can beat a hack 5 times consecutively, then I'll go introduce you to Hugh. But until I take up Hugh's time, I said, you got to come past me first. And he goes, really? I said, I'm the best 15 handicapper you ever laid your eyes on.
oh God, here we go.
So,
But I mean,
you make it through me. The thing is he was told in baseball, you throw everything hard, you hit everything hard. They were not told to swing at 60% with that bat. They were not told to pull your arm back at 40% and throw this pitch because that created injuries. And so that's all he's ingrained through his entire high school career, college career, professional career. And now for him to get the philosophy of pulling something back, like you said, and you've taught for years, your daddy taught it, it's just not a concept that these young kids seem to grasp. Yesterday out at the range at Barefoot, here's this kid out there, probably 19, 20 years old, pounding drivers. He's hitting the academy on the other end of the range, pounding drivers. We sat and watched him with a wedge. He had no clue if he was hitting it 40 yards or 90 yards. He had no clue. I could have made thousands of dollars by going out and call the shot with him. It's just sad. It really is sad. And so, I commemorate you for working with Hugh and for your talent, what you've been over here for 11 years working on. That's going to only pay you big dividends when you get over there and go after this goal. So
It's going to be
just keep it in mind.
going to be neat for him because he's going to be driving on the other side of the road.
Oh, he's
But
used
hell,
to
he's
that.
going back home.
He's going.
And the
home.
roads over there are a lot narrower.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah.
And he's
than
going
our
to be
roads.
driving on the wrong side with a bacon sandwich in his
That-
hand.
man, you can't beat a deal like
All
that.
day, every day.
And it's a lot more lusher, over there.
Yeah.
Just as far as the greenery
No.
in general. So it'll.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Lusher. Yeah, that's like East Tennessee.
Yeah, absolutely. But it goes back to when Charlie got here, and they were living over on Defusky Island, and we take the boat over there every day, and we'd get there, and if I had to go over and deal with the no-see-ums over there on that island, they were going to do what I asked, and we get there yesterday, and Charlie starts warming up. We're on the back of the range over at Possum Trot, and it's freezing cold. I'm out there, blood thinner and everything. I'm frozen. He's laughing at me. You know, and he starts out warming up, and he's doing the step drill that we've done since he got here. And to see that, and to see that, and as frustrated as I get with a lot of these kids that I teach,
Right.
to see a young man that has stuck with what you've told him and believed in it, and you've seen the successes because he's played in some of these mountain tour events and wins them or finishes second, and if he's not winning, he's finishing second. You know, and shooting good scores. You know, he believes and trusts in it. So I know when we get done today and he leaves and heads back to Greenwood, and then when he leaves on the 8th of February, it's going to be he's got everything in gear, and he knows what he needs to do.
Right.
And we've talked about it. You know, there's some apps where we can talk overseas. It doesn't cost us an arm and a leg, and
Sure.
you know, and doing videos back and forth to help him. And he's got a ton of talent. There's just no question about it.
But I think there needs to be an email saying, I need the 3 amigos. I need a tuna.
That's right.
We'll have to get on the plane.
Well,
When I get in the
yeah,
the
yeah.
Open Championship, not the British Open, when I get in the Open Championship this
Yeah.
summer, you guys can come over.
Oh man, I love that.
We'll do that.
I've never been.
Promise?
And I've spent so much time, around people from England for years and years and years, and just so many discussions. I'd love to see it in person.
Yeah, and Heather wants to go. So can you imagine her over there if we get one of those frigid, cold days? She'll be sitting inside somewhere.
Oh, her and she who must be obeyed won't leave the barn.
No.
She.
They'll be eating bacon sandwiches.
Not she who must be obeyed. She'll be cheese
okay.
pizza and chicken fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't. And fries.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pull
They're
the boom
chips
out.
over
I have
there.
to order chips, fish and chips.
Yeah.
And she'll just eat the chips. Which are French
She needs to
fries.
branch out a bit.
No. That's her.
Not
It's the
happening.
way she has been for 35 years.
Well, it's
It
like
ain't changing.
you tried last night and getting Heather to branch out on a different place to eat.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah.
So,
Not too hot.
no.
So you're leaving on the 8th,
Leave it on the 8th.
and it's coming up pretty quickly.
It
but,
is,
And you'll be sorely missed by all. I know by Daddy Hugh here. So, but we're going to be keeping an eye on you, and we're going to be sending you these little tweets and these little messages, kind of hounding you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So I hope you
I'm
don't
used to it.
mind.
No, that absolutely, that's lovely.
You'll be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Just shoot us a little high sign every once in a while or whatever.
It's-
Have you got you a caddy, or you still got to find
No,
a caddy?
I'm just going to be
You gonna hump
toting
it?
my own bag, yeah. A lot of people use push carts and
Yeah.
electric
Trundle
trolleys
buggies.
and stuff over there.
Trundle
so-
buggies.
Trundle buggies.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have a caddy lined up. Maybe if I've got a few people that I know that if I get in a challenge tour event or something that I can call up. But
Well, again, dude, give us a call.
okay, all right, I'll bet.
Al will do 6 holes. I'll do 6, and he'll do 6. Okay?
Heck no, I don't caddy. I'm retired. But Bethany will definitely kick him out to let him come over and caddy. Trust me.
Oh, shoot.
So-
She'll send me over for a month. I could do like 3-4 events with you. It'd be no big deal.
Yeah, my wife would probably pay you to take me for a little while.
Chris would. She would pay me to take you. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Well, Charlie, we wish you all the best of luck. You're part of the family here, and we do nothing but wish you good things and success at your new quest.
Thanks very much. I
Don't forget us,
appreciate
boo.
it. I
Definitely.
will not. I'll not
You know?
forget anyone that I've met here.
Call us in, call us up, Skype in.
That'd be good. Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll check you out at the hotel early one morning and see what leaves the room right as we plug in video wise. I had to go there, didn't I?
You did not need to
Go
do
get
that.
a friend,
He's
so
got a
I'm like,
girlfriend, so yeah.
See, by now we've realized he
That'd be
can't help
early
it.
then.
He can't go one
It'll
show.
be early.
He can't go
Yeah.
one show.
That's right. TGD Radio and TV are produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, much more. Need help with your next golfing vacation?
Just call Dave.
You can give us a call right here at the Golf Director, 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand. Charlie can pull us up at any moment of the day over in wonderful England. How about
In
that?
Lancashire.
Spot bacon sandwiches.
Spot on.
You could just pull us up and click the TGD Radio or the TGD TV tabs in the menu screen at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices at iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Periscope, Catch.me, Blueberry, and, of course, the Myrtle Beach Golf app. For Al Cloyd, Hugh Roy III, I'm George Honeycutt, and Mr. Charlie Hall, our special guest today. We want to thank you for joining us, but don't go anywhere. Just stay right there. There's a lot more golf news and information coming up next.